I could just tell people, like, oh, when the attacks are up, yeah. Uh, like, for instance, my ability to predict weather. Or yeah, like, I'm not even predicting. I'm actually full on reading weather. Okay, let's see here. Oh yeah, yeah, we've got a lot of attacks. Oh, satanic thunder over here. Oh, your lawnmower may run over your toe if you're not careful. Your dog will have diarrhea. Oh, very close prune incident. Yeah, Amazon, Walmart. A lot of orders made, not delivered. The newspaper is spelled backwards. That's a good one. I mean, a bad one, but that's still good. Okay, so with all those things that happen, it makes it really easy for me to understand when the good day's gonna come. Good day's here. Good day's here. Good days. I'm not really running the race anymore, but this reminds me of me running the race. I'm almost there. Yeah, yeah, almost there. Yeah, the almost there race. You know the good thing about that race is Chewie loves to run. He's a runner. Yeah, not like the karmic runners. Yeah, their noses are always running. Yeah, it's because they probably put Satan up there. Red might tell. If you're a poker player, you're going to pick up on this pretty quick too. Yeah. See this? See the smile? Yeah. There is the true me right there. And you can tell. Because it's like when I'm upset and I'm talking about some of the past pains and some of the witches. Witch. Ha-ha! Yeah. It's trick words. Witches or witch? Witch. That's like who's on first, what's on second, which on third. Yeah. The witches are always right at the edge of your breakthrough. Almost there. They cast a trip spell. Anyway, here's the tell. Right there. Yeah. If I can't shut that down, then this is my good day. Good day. Yeah, love wins. Here's the thing. I also realized something else. I don't think I'm going to put a lot of time into telling the bad stories anymore, because the good stories are the parts that really matter. And Satan gets too much airtime already. He runs fucking all the TVs. I know, because I actually try. Sometimes I just want to shut my own brain down, and some of the better ways to do it is to focus on other problems. And the best way to find a problem is just turn the TV on. There's a lot of problems. It's like, oh, this is a good problem. Well, it's a good problem. No, it's not good. Yeah. Here's the thing, too. Does anyone else notice that there are no good characters on TV shows? So even the good character, is supposed to be good, but he's better. Yeah, is the lesser evil. And that's the thing. It is lesser evil. So you watch almost any of these shows. I'm going to pick a few of these to tear up. And I'm going to put you down a TV rabbit hole. Oh, the torture. Anyway, love wins. The analogy of the chef and the cook and God and so forth it's a good one. But like I was saying earlier, the interesting thing about this is that in life on this planet, your decisions are made by you. Okay. Yeah, God sees everything that's happening before and the beginning, the end, everything. Okay, this is beyond time where He is at. And here's the thing is how you decide to cook out your days. Very important to understand. Think of the two voices here, and they're talking about what you're going to put on your pizza today, right? Well, you could put some pepperoni and some mozza on there. It's going to be good pizza, yeah. Okay? But if this one says, hey, tell you what, Put some of that dog turd on there. Yeah, because that's what it's trying to get you to do. It really is. You may call it cheese even. Hey, take some of that brown cheese over there. Yeah, don't smell it. It's old cheese. You know, old cheese smells funny. It's not very funny. Because that'll ruin your pizza. Yeah. Yeah, but you made it ruined. Okay? You did. So make a very good pizza today. Yeah. Love ya. A good scripture, and it says, tomorrow has enough problems of its own. you know, well, this is interesting too, because dwelling on the past problems also isn't solving any of the past problems. The interesting thing about where it is okay to get into some past events is that it can shorten the learning curve for others. So, let's face it. Some of the biblical things that are the most powerful are times from past. But the thing is, God is beyond time. So everything that God has said in there is, interestingly, as relevant today. Difference in scenarios. But if you go to the core of the message, you'll see that it is timeless. Love is timeless because love is unconditional. There's no conditions on that love. And the misunderstanding is that where there are conditions, it's not about that love. So, because I can love everyone, including the people who tried to kill me, but I don't love the sins. I love the sinner. And I don't dwell on the past. As far as the past goes, very painful things that have been done to me and things that have happened, but to dwell on it is not exactly what I said the other day. Someone else has said as well. It's a good thing to remember. The Serenity Prayer is really good too. But if you spend all your time thinking about all the painful parts of your life and all the bad things that have been done, then are you maybe putting a little more worship into the bad stuff? Refocus. Get to the path ahead of you. Get to the present. The gift of time, that's the present. Yeah. And this is where all your abilities are, your focus. So do you want to cook a pizza with dog shit, or do you want to cook it with matzah and good pepperonis? Yeah. I know how I'm cooking my path forward today. I'm choosing the right path. Yeah. Yeah. The right ways. Yeah. Interesting also too. Yeah. See, you can see it. You see, that used to be all the way to there. Yeah, it used to be an M. Now I went from an M. See the fate line? Guess where it stopped? It stopped at 2 years ago. Yeah, if that was my life, notice it's a little less than halfway. I guess I'm living a long life. But here's the thing. That is also, see, I'm not really into this. I'm telling you what they say it is. But what I know is that it was completely up to the other part. It was an M, and now it's not. It's because I control my fate, which is in Jesus as well. And this is something that changed. I'm going to say, is it not a miracle on its own that can happen in one day? Because I just noticed it one day. It was quick. I don't know if it was a day, but still, nonetheless, it's quite nice. Yeah, the other hand changed too. I put this together, scrunch it a little bit. You can see, that used to be an M, clearly. It's not anymore. Winner! Good pizza, right path. Yeah, the race was won already. Very good race. Jesus was smart. Jesus came forth with a victory that helped all to escape their sin and the pain, and he took all the weight and pains for you. So you really should appreciate these things, love and pray, and ask Jesus join Jesus. That's the good race. It's already won. Winner. I love you. Yeah, I'm having, you can see, you can tell. Come on. Who can fake this kind of happiness? You can't. Yeah. Won't see those witches smiling like me. There is some funnier parts to this whole experience too. Okay, so when you burn someone's house down a few times, uh, right? Okay, so tell the same story over and over again. Eventually, it's like, yeah, I know the story. Yeah, the same lie, the same liar. The interesting thing is that some of the insights that some of these people have had are not gifts from spirit either. This one particular person and their group have hacked onto my computer, and I know for a very long time it's maybe how all their info is getting over to them. They're not insightful, and dark spirits give dark messages, so that's nothing of value anyway. And the thing is, not one of them has told me things I didn't know. This is, give me some insights from, oh, I talk to spirit. Yeah, I do too. The thing is, I'm getting info from Holy Spirit and God. It's good information. The Bible's full of good information as well. And we did flip in the cards. Now this is interesting. I don't get a certain feeling unless it is good. And here's the interesting thing. I've listened to a few of these tarot readers with some information that was good. And I was like, wait a minute. So there is truths that are coming over to some of them. And the ones that know the difference, maybe, as I see it, I always thought that some of these people were looking for God, and they are looking for good spirit, Holy Spirit, Jesus. And here's the thing, they are looking for these miracles, and the settlement has been the trap. Anyway, loved ones, I see some of the cards being put down and the Bible's being picked up, and that's actually one of the things I've said to them. And by the way, some of these people are very attractive. And here's the thing, this is one of the tricks that Satan's used on some of them too. Listen, if you all of a sudden look 20 years younger, that's a bit strange, okay? There's nothing wrong with 54, say no more, okay? I'm happy, I'm healthy. And the thing is, if these people stop attacking me and I get to return to being able to be in my yard and exercise and do things, active things that I loved, I had apple trees and gardens and, like off the grid, really, it was beautiful. And they stole it all. And here's the thing, I get to have these things again, which I really, please God, yes, of course. And I know that the gifts of God are to come. I know it. I don't know when. Here's the thing about time. Our vision of time is a little bit different because we're in a linear path, and our lives are quite short, to be honest. Like 100 years is pretty good. You're not going to be much more than that. Here's the thing, forever. That's God. So, for him, maybe according to the Bible, is 1,000 years is but a day to God, right? Time-wise, yeah. Wow. So my whole life is just a few minutes on the clock of God. Anyway, love wins, and I really think it's funny because I am listening to this one girl, and I don't get these truth bumps all that much, but when someone is saying something that is true, I'm told. Yeah, I am guided to know these things. Anyway, it's beautiful. Loved ones. Yeah, put down the cards, pick up a Bible. With my true love, he likes to have his own bed, and yeah, so he got his Well, I got a new bed, and I gave him my old one, which was still new. And so he's laying on his bed. He's not behind me anymore. Here's the thing. This is how funny it is, because I will actually buy another bed just because he likes to lay around on the floor where I'm working. But he enjoys the comfort of a mattress. And yeah, it's a big difference. Here's the thing. He is a big dog. Like, he's 100 pounds. And I would say with fur, he could be 200. He's big. Like, he looks like a bear when he's walking. People, when they first see him, they get a little, especially when you're out in interior BC. People actually, I said, you don't want to go running away from the house in the winter. You look like a bear. Yeah, meaning, like, horse farmers and cattle farmers, they shoot anything that looks like a bear. And they shoot dogs too, just for walking along the fence line. I know, because I had a dog shot. And yeah, long stories. Anyway, that wasn't any of the story I was going to tell. Here's the good part of the story. I got an idea. So I've been doing something similar to this already. But the story that I'm able to tell, and any story, here's the thing, any story, I take my stories, okay, and then what I do is I find scriptures to match my stories in some kind of way, have relevance. Relevance is quite easy with the Bible, because you can just about open anything, read it, and you'll find relevance to any part of your life. Anyway, it's good. But here's the thing. I'm thinking of looking at some of the tarot and other ones and just picking apart things that, they're doing readings on. And I'm going to do a reading on them too, but with the Bible. I like it. I think it's a fantastic idea. Here's the thing, that what these people are looking to do is available exactly that way. It really is. Anyway, I don't fuck around with the cup, but that's why I ordered some new cups. Here's the thing. I did order some new cups. Yeah, love Jesus. I'm branding that. I love it. It's good. I did fall in love with Jesus. I really think everyone that realizes what intelligence, like, some of the parables are lost on some people, and there's a parable for that. There's explanation as to why. Yeah, those that are looking are going to find. Okay, you're knocking on that door, and someone's going to come to it. Okay, anyway. Yeah, full cup. Very full. That has multiple meanings to anyone paying attention. Here's the other thing too. The oil that they speak of often is spirit. And some, tied into the waters. Spirit's been close to water from the very beginning. Read Genesis 1:2 maybe? I think it's 1:2. Yeah. Yeah, God's Spirit just above the water, something to that effect. Anyway, the point is, I don't think I've read the whole Bible, but I've read many parts of it many, many, many times. Yeah, at some point, an ideal, really fun project for me, I would love to do. Now, here's the thing. I've noticed with the AI and video, it's interesting because it can be used to put together video. And I was actually going to do, somewhat of a documentary based on all the things that happened with AI. And I may. But here's the thing. I'm not telling the story to hurt anyone, only to help others heal. So a lot of that has seemed to have lost its point. But here's the thing. Maybe not. I don't know. I think what I've seen with some of the AI stuff doing the biblical stuff is it's quite amazing. But the problem is AI will try to inject ideas and things into things you said. I have argued with it to a point where it doesn't win. It realizes, no, okay, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. I don't know how many times I get, yeah, you're right. It's like getting on with the Amazon or Walmart customer support. Oh, yeah, oh, sorry, oh, excuse us, and so forth. I'm like, those are the apologies that the enemy gives. The ones where like, ah, oh, fuck, he caught us. Poison his other water. Yeah, poison the other well. Anyway, loved ones, don't poison. Send flowers. Yeah, don't give anyone the finger when they smash the car into you. Blow them a kiss. Trust me, it'll work. So what if the two battles on your shoulders and you're the one in the middle making the decisions? Like, here's the one that is recommending some bad things. And this one's saying, no, good stuff. You're the one that makes the decisions. Okay, so if you're always going to err on the side of truth and love, then that's the win. Okay? If you are always going to be truthful and kind and nice, that's very good. That's a winning choice. So if the whole world is run by Satan, and the only way that Satan is able to run the world is by tricking and fooling you into doing bad things. And this is, I think, pretty much how he is. I mean, think about this. There's no other inputs, right? Like, it's not that there is someone, or like, I'm not being forced. Sorry, I'm moving bad. I want to get my sponsor in here. Sponsored by 1117.ca. Yeah. Why can't we just have the 1117? Why did they have to have the .ca.com? Anyway, that's another story. It's probably satanic. Yeah, corrupt angels. Yeah, lots of them here too. Dysfunctional. Yeah. I wonder that they even are aware that most of their upper levels are working with the police. Oh, yes, they are. I've heard it from their mouths. Anyway, say hello to Chewy. Oh, Chewy. This, it's, I don't know what sure my right side is on this thing. Yeah, right side. Yeah, left side. So, yeah, so then, it could be many things. But I give us some good examples. For instance, I know there's some dangers involved with eating a lot of prunes. And I just love them. Yeah, I get into the danger range pretty quick. Like, I'm not sure, it's... this is... oops. Oops. Yeah, these, yeah. I guess I made about a third of these last night. Not as dangerous as I thought it would be. The danger was in what I also was knowing was going to come. So I knew something was going to happen yesterday, strange as it is. I actually have insights on many things that are to come. And I suspect I know possible outcomes as well, because the mind of the flesh it's a little bit of an asshole. Yeah, that's it. Here's Satan's okay, fucking dog, fucking shit. Eat more prunes. Yeah. So Chewy also had a bit of a dietary, ate too much of something and had to do a dump at 3 a.m. And at first I was upset. I put him in one of the rooms. Yeah, I gave him his own bedroom a long time ago. It's nothing in it yet, but I did actually buy him a bed and stuff too. I got furniture and other stuff to put together as well, new desk and all this stuff. It's nice. Yeah. Here's the part that is annoying about that. Is that I've only had to buy all this stuff like 30 fucking times. Thieves, fires, like me being nice and giving it away. I can't tell you, Greg and 70 Mile Wood, buddy, whatever, it's also ripped me off. But here's the thing, still love them. And, a lot of vehicles that I gave away. Yeah, because if I saw someone in need and I don't really drive, I'm not using it. they stole my license a long time ago. But it's interesting too, because how it all happens is very strange. But I gave vehicles away. And then I saw stuff like, for instance, I gave my neighbor a vehicle and then he gave it away. And I'm like, oh my God, are you a giver? Giver. Yeah, it's because kindness and niceness sometimes are also a weakness. And that is the narcissists use these things all the time. Anyway, see, rabbit holes. Well, fucking went down like 5 other rabbit holes. And I just wanted to, Joey, cut it out. He's itchy, but, it sounds like he's licking his balls. I just don't want ball licking in the video. So, trust me, there's enough of that. Joey licking his balls fucking 5 hours out of the day. Obviously an exaggeration, only 4.5. So then he has to go to the bathroom. So the possible prune problem wasn't me. Yeah, it was him. So this one, fucking, yeah. It's mad. Opens the door, kicks his ass out the door. He knows that the late night shits. And here's the thing, he also knows that I will respond with a bit of a temper. Fuck. I'll still let him out. So, up the stairs, out the door. Fuck it. Then almost closed the door halfway on him. Yeah, it's annoying. It's because here's the other problem. I'm not a sleeper. Like, I will wake up and then my mind will just fucking go. And yeah, so here's the thing. So if I was to put him in the other room and just ignore him, it'd be shit on the floor. He would feel bad and it would suck. So, but there's the voice of Satan doesn't care. He wants a fight. He's will recommend the worst things that you could do. But then there's the kind version of yourself who gets up, takes him out. He shits. He comes back in. Maybe watch a TV show that you couldn't watch earlier because you were too tired and you fell asleep fucking halfway through it. Yeah. So, but in general, the world has all these incidental sort of strange problems. People, can handle them in the best way they know they can, or they can, do the stupid, cruel idea. And this is it at every choice and every decision. Stopped at a third. But if I went to halfway, I would have been outside shitting with him. Anyway, the point of the story is Satan only runs the world because people are letting him. Yeah, the sins, the choice, the lower state of being. How much of the problems are involved with the drugs, and alcohol? How many people's brains and the system of thought is corrupted by the very spirits that let in the other spirits? I really think it's a big part of it. But to think that the education system is not an indoctrination system is also bullshit. And these kids are starting with TV. Go watch some TV shows with kids. Go see what they say to your child in the... have you even been through setting the class of your kids? I have. And I was absolutely in awe. I couldn't even believe it. Oh, there's white guilt all over there. Race baiting, white guilt, so much craziness. Here's the thing. This is one planet. I don't see fences. The only fences that are put up are by Satan. Here's the truth. Everyone is equal as far as the default position. I love everyone. And it's the nation enslavement camps, because the thing is that's also one of their tricks. Do you think that the leaders and people that really run the world give a flying fuck about the USA or Canada? They're destroying the USA one way and they're destroying Canada another way, and the people that run in it, they don't give a fuck, because the people that really do the most damage are the least damaged by it. Sort of. If the wage of sin is death, yes. Yeah, yeah. I think there's some damage they're not paying attention to because the flesh mind just gets trapped in the ways of the world. It's all bullshit. Anyway, I would recommend only a quarter at a time. And if your dog has diarrhea at 3 in the morning, take him outside. That's the easier way. Because I'll tell you right now, eventually he will shit all over the floor. It has happened. Yeah, when you're out, when you go out of town or you come back from the post office. Yeah, you just have to be cautious with dogs. Here's the best rule for a dog too. Give them the snacks and treats and things that you wouldn't normally give them in the evening because they may have that problem. If you give it to them in the morning, then by the afternoon it's worked its way through. And that is the surefire best way to learn that trick. The other thing is dogs adapt really quickly to areas in a yard as well. My dogs don't want to hang out in their shit. They go to this is used to, okay, obviously. Well, we don't have a yard anymore. Yeah, they stole everything. They really did. Anyway, apparently they tried to destiny swap as well. And some of the plans were so dark and stuff. Here's the thing, I wasn't just shown what they were planning, I was shown some of the thoughts involved with these plans. And here's the thing, that's some dark shit what I saw. Anyway, sometimes it's better to have a dog than a destiny swapper witch. Which one? I don't know, there was many. Yeah, which one? Yeah. Anyway, I was going to start a catering company, Send Witches. Yeah, it's a bad idea. Yeah, I'll leave that to the coven. Yeah, whole coven. By the way, it's there's true, and there's groups within these groups and so forth. Yeah, this Mystics Lilith bullshit. Yeah, here's the thing. She actually thinks she's a full-fledged real witch. And there's some rewards to it. Yeah, apparently. Yeah, while you're alive in this short experience, you can look like you're a lot younger by stealing age from other people, apparently. Yeah, I don't know. Ask the witch. I'm just having fun making shit up. No, yeah. No, yeah? Yeah! No, yeah. Yeah, no, yeah, yeah. No, yeah. Settled. I'm eating a third. Anyway, 1117, today's sponsor, really good web design, graphic design. By the way, I am actually one of the best designers out there as far as imagery, logos, websites, anything. Yeah, me, one of the best. If you can actually get someone to do better than me, I will bet you $1,000 that I can beat it and do better. And if there's any dismantle of trying to attach to fucking with me, I got eyes. I can see, and everyone else can too. Yeah. So if it's 10-1 that it's awesome, well, go fuck yourself. Plus, here's the thing: I'll build it without pay, and then you pay me after when you want it. Yeah. There's no reward. There's no reward in being a cheat. And here's the thing: pay for what you love and approve. Yeah, that's the way I work. Yeah. And my clients, coincidentally, when I'm having a little bit of money issues, yeah, because someone floods the house and destroys everything I fucking just bought. Yeah, that's why I'm having to buy things again that I just fucking bought months ago. I mean, Amazon must think I'm a family of 50. Yeah, I don't use them as much anymore because shopping is just as easy at 50 other online places. Yeah, and as I said yesterday, I think Satan owns that place. And yeah, what's in the name? Amazing. It's not the Amazon in like a forest. It's a Mason. Anyway, I love you. Masons don't love. Yeah. It's the group. Don't love the group. Don't love what they do. The individual, yes, I can still love the sinner, not the sin. That's a good rule of thumb. And here's the thing. Don't listen to Satan. Change the world. Hey, we can have a really nice world just by ignoring the prick. Yeah, and he is the prick. Yeah. I think that's it. I end on the prick. Oh, geez, that's not good. What's that? Love Chewy. Chew love. Yeah. Here's the thing. Here's the best ending. Truth, love, Jesus. And here's the truth there as well. I fell in love with Jesus. I also fell in love. Watch the movie with David and the Goliath, and it's just the big battle, and the little guy. I'm that guy. That's what I feel like. That guy. I love it. I mean, it was an army of people. This is a freaking serious army. Yeah. The giant, not as big, still very big. He would scare the shit out of himself if he was, even half his size. I'm like a third his size. I'm this much of the size, a third. Anyway, love wins.